Hey guys, and welcome to Legacy of the Horse Episode 1, a series that'll highlight major points in Team Liquid's past so that fans can really appreciate the road that we've traveled to get to where we are today.
Team Liquid is a little bit, with their team, lightning in a bottle.
Here he comes once again. The first base is a trend. He's going to hit the ground there. It's cold. Oh!
They feel like it's a really unprofessional, unhealthy way.
Liquid tie the record. It's 3 LCS titles in a row.
So when I was looking to start this series, there wasn't really anything that felt worthy of me as much as Liquid Rising did to kind of take that first episode spot. And that's just because to me, this really is the legacy of Team Liquid. It was kind of the first major content piece, and it was released in 2012. It's a 90-minute documentary that follows our StarCraft 2 squad. And it's not necessarily like an emotional journey or some overarching story about the team at the time, but it's mostly just kind of a look at the players. And I think at the time, a lot of these guys really built themselves around their personalities, and there wasn't really anything like, you know, Squad, where you had this weekly series and you could kind of look into what these people were like. And I think, you know, Liquid Rising really served as a great jumping off point to see the goofiness, the personality behind these guys, the passion and the drive that they really had to win back then, while also kind of showing a good insight into the management around Team Liquid. You know, Victor kind of dives into why he signs the players, why he likes the players, and, you know, what he thinks their potential is. So it was something that was really interesting, relatively groundbreaking in my opinion at the time. And I think, you know, a big thing was just that the players got the opportunity to showcase who they were. On top of that, I think they did a fantastic job with the production of the video. They have this really cool opening credit sequence where, first of all, it's just really technically well done. Second of all, it kind of serves a dual purpose. So it gives you an introduction to the players and some of the management, some of the, you know, talent that you see in the video. But it also gives you a timeline of Team Liquid. You know, this is when it starts. This is what happened. They have this really great clip of Nazgul playing in Korea where he kind of smirks towards the camera. That gives you a little bit of insight into the old Brood War days. And outside of that, they also put a big emphasis on the Team Liquid blue, and they have all these really great shots of the players in the crowds, at their computers, or even just the interview shots where the blue from the jersey is just really vibrant, really blue. It takes over a lot of the scene, and it really hits home that brand of Team Liquid blue. And you know, they even have these animations where they're mostly black and white, but they have these blue highlights, and that really was the first kind of building of the brand of that Team Liquid blue. So going back and rewatching it, there was definitely a big nostalgia rush for me as a longtime Liquid fan, but overall it really reinforced why I supported Team Liquid. And you can see that they're such a player-focused org. They really concentrate on giving their players the best tools to succeed. They're not necessarily just signing these players that are succeeding already or coming off the back of these major tournament wins. They're signing people that they believe in, that they see have a drive to win, that they see have passion for the game, and they really just want to give them the tools to succeed in whatever they want to do. And then outside of that, they also do a great job at highlighting the Evil Geniuses rivalry, which is something that we don't really see anymore. It's kind of taken a step back to TSM or to Cloud9, but that was really the original rivalry for us. You know, they were the team that we never wanted to lose against. They were the team that the head-to-head was always so intense. You know, they stole Huck from us. There's a lot of drama surrounding that, but that was just a really big nostalgic rush to see, you know, how the players felt about EG or how EG felt about us. And even outside of how incredible of a video this is for a look at our team, it's even just really interesting to see esports as a whole back then. You know, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't really happen today. There's a lot of group stage matches which aren't played in booths or really in privacy. There's these big crowds just kind of chanting, screaming directly behind these players, and all they have in are just these little earbuds. And it's just a great look at the history around esports. And I think it's a must watch for all Team Liquid fans, whether or not you want to know the past and the history of the org, or if you just kind of want to see what esports used to be like. So I'll put the link for the video in the description below because it's actually on a different Team Liquid YouTube channel. I didn't really want to talk about it much because I'm actually hoping that this series just kind of serves as like a jumping off point or kind of like a content roadmap for what Team Liquid fans should watch, because I actually want them to spend the time watching whatever content I'm talking about and not necessarily this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you'll check the video out. I have a ton of history to talk about, so this should be a relatively consistent series for me. And thanks again for watching.